Oh.
Censor bar.
There's a lot. I think there was one where that one page that kind of looked like she was going down. I was like, they're not doing that in there. And then the next couple pages, like flat out sex. I'm like, yes, that is what she was doing. Welcome to No Comics for Old Men. This is for the March the 3rd. New comic book day coming out. I got 4 comics to look at, to talk about. First being Mercy on Image. This is a really pretty book. This is the Art Germ cover. This is the only one I brought in because, you know, we're going to do a show on being a retailer of comic books. And really, you really have to order to your customers. This had like 4, 5, maybe 7 different covers. I didn't have enough interest. The only interest I had was in the Art Germ cover because I have 2 people that collect Art Germ covers. So they didn't care whether it was Mercy or Greed or any kind of comic ever made as long as it's an Art Germ cover. So anyway, it is a cool looking book. I do like the artist and the writer of this book, but again, I can't stockpile comics. But this is out, and this is a cool looking book. Again, this was a cover buy for our shop. This is Chimera, the Queen of the Black Coast. Number 1, it's the Action Comics cover swipe. Everybody's really familiar with that. Then I had been getting this. I did have a customer that was getting this book, and I was bringing it in regularly. That customer went to college, so moved away. So this I got. This is another straight up cover buy. This is a killer dog. Like, wow. The art on this is just amazing. It has been a good read. I mean, I enjoy it, but again, I can't stockpile comics. I have to move them, so I know somebody definitely will buy this issue just for the dog cover. Then Boom's got a new book out. I did try to get the FOC cover. It didn't ship to me, so either I was too late or something. But you know, Boom's been pretty popular now. I figured, so I have some customers that are trying out Boom books when they come out new. So number 1, I got a few in to check it out. And Maxwell Prince, W. Maxwell Prince has, I think, just had something else bought. Ice Cream Man, I think it's the same guy that did Ice Cream Man. If I'm wrong, just tell me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Write it down in the comments. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So that's King of Nowhere. Now what I want to talk about is we're going to take a look at the Key Collector app again. Hotkeys this week. We talked about this when it came out because my nephew wrote it. Coyotes #1. So this is 9.8 that I bought right after it came out. I got it pretty cheap because not a lot of people were jumping on, but as announced just recently, it was sold. They're not saying to who yet. I know, but I won't tell. But it is going to be a very cool property. So go out and find you some of these. They'll be running around. They may be in dollar bins. Check it out. Now, this is a first print, right? Blue border. What you don't want to sleep on is the red border. This is second print red bordered. I believe the print run was around 2,000. So if you want the rarer of the two, it'd be the second print red cover. Yeah, it would have been nice if they'd went with a different cover altogether, so it would have been a variant. But they only changed the border in the back. But it's still a very, very tough book to find. And then there's one more that you need to start looking for. You know what happens when a guy starts to get stuff optioned? Stuff gets optioned. I'm not saying it is, But maybe, possibly, you want to be looking for betrothed. Number one, it's out there. It is probably under 15,000, maybe even under 10,000. So it's going to be a low print run. And if this gets made, that book's going to blow up. So I'd be out there looking for this. Betrothed number ones. Coyote number one. Also, this just came out. How cool is that, Pop? The Mandalorian on the blurg. That is, man, I really feel that the pop market, I mean, I'm very afraid that the pop market is like on that cusp. Is it over? Is it, but like, then they start making cooler stuff. Like, that is just so awesome. The Mandalorian on the blurg. That's fantastic. And me, not a huge fan of the It series, but the Funhouse. Not so much the character. Like, they've put out tons of pops of It, but the Funhouse is really super cool. So yeah, if we have some, if you're in the Port Jervis area, stop on down and get it. We're at 3436 Front Street, Port Jervis, New York, 12771. We also ship. You can find us on Facebook, Haven for Heroes, Instagram, Haven for Heroes, Twitter, Haven for Heroes. You can find me on Twitter as No Comics for Old Men. Yeah, subscribe down at the bottom. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. Ring the bell so you know whenever we make videos, because this year we're going to be concentrating on making some more videos. So if there's something you'd like to see, something you're interested in, I have over 30 years of reading and doing comics. Been in business a little over 6 years now. But before that, I did flea markets and swap meets and auctions. So yeah, if you got questions, throw them at us. Love to hear them. Thanks for stopping in, and keep reading comics.